What's going on, everybody? Welcome back finally to the Assassin. It has been a minute or two, but we're back at it. I was looking into the items that we have for this character, and to be honest with you, I mean, just take a look at what we got on. We got one weapon, it's got absolutely no benefit, considering we're using our traps. So, yeah, I think this character is definitely the least twinked, based on just items that we have ready to go. And I haven't really put too much thought into what items can we possibly make. Luckily, she's pretty strong, even without that. And we do have a couple upgrades coming in. Do we want... See, I kind of want to go double claw, but we could be using a spirit right around now. I just don't have a crystal sword or broadsword or anything like that. So unfortunately, we're playing at a little bit of a disadvantage because typical daily, I got rid of my original crystal sword spirit from way back in the day when we just made the sorceress. And you know what? Honestly, I'm not too bothered. I'm kind of enjoying the fact that, I mean, yeah, we're using a couple, you know, we get the Blood Fist and the Sanders and the Tarnhelm, but we're not really going crazy with what we have right now, so the early game won't be too easy. I would say this is probably pretty similar to playing without any real twinkage. Now, we could shop for a teleport staff, which we might do. But for right now, we don't really have the gold. So it's not something that I'm dead set on. Oh, this can go in our hand. We need more dex, and it doesn't even help us. I mean, it will help us if we grab the weapon block and that kind of thing, but traps-wise, no. I've been doing a lot of lower Kurast. I mean, a lot. Relatively, it's not really a lot. You know, if you compare it to when we got the Enigma, which was like 7,000 runs. But if you compare it to the fact that I haven't done any in a long time, it's a lot. Maybe 150 runs a day. Ooh, Jade figurine. And luckily, the map that I rolled has weapon racks that are very frequently dropping claws. So we actually have a number of claw bases. And some of them are actually really sweet for this build because they actually have like 3 to Wake of Fire, which is fantastic. Downside being that they're level 37, so at least once we get into that level, we have something to look forward to. But as a much later on type of thing, we actually have a couple potential mosaic bases now. Which is great. Nothing crazy, but you know, there we go. And now we have that, so... I mean, this doesn't really affect us. I completely forgot about Burst of Speed. F2. But we could use the weapon block, so we'll be using that. Either way, I mean, look at this. Like, we melt. I'm not too worried about it. Once we get into Nightmare, it'll be a lot nicer to have, like, actual gear, but... yeah, I think level 30 plus we have some stuff to look forward to, but until then... we're just using the same old. As much as I love this Lenimo, I do want to switch off of it soon, just to get more belt slots. I like potions. I don't like them in my inventory. Regardless though, that was a sweet spider cabin roll. Very first map. Now hopefully we get a Great Marsh skip. Bob's your uncle. We are closing in on 500 subscribers, which is insane. I mean, again, it's all relative, right? But to me, it's insane. And I know I say this so often, but thank you guys so much for your support. If you've been here since the start, which I know some of you have, and you're still here, I appreciate you. Yeah, when we hit 500, I'm thinking maybe we could do something a little bit special, a little bit celebratory. If you have any requests, I'd love to hear about it. Otherwise, I will come up with something, and we'll do something fun. Ironically, I totally could have held off on the hardcore, and been like, all right, 500 subs, I'll do hardcore. But I just got naturally excited for it instead, which is crazy. And we're having a great time on that. We just finished a Nightmare. If you guys haven't been catching the live streams, you can check out the recordings. Pretty cool. Couple close calls. Of course, already. But yeah, I mean, hopefully we can do it. At least we can get to hell, right? Not too bad. Ah, the Great Marsh. Okay. You know, do I want to go back? No, we'll just go through. We'll just go through. Now, I did watch a video on how to read maps. I didn't complete it, so I'm not sure if it says anything about these Act 3 maps. But dungeon type maps, we'll see. We'll see. I might have a better idea of where to go now. Maybe. You won't have to watch me just completely embarrass myself every time we enter a new map. Let's get some decks just in case we do happen to pick up some claws. I don't know that there are any early game rune words that I can use in claws, unfortunately. It seems like it would be mostly, you know, like melee, like shadow discipline, martial arts type stuff, which not too keen on doing until we get the mosaic. So for now, we just hope to get lucky with some claws. And hopefully they have a couple Wake of Inferno. I mean, that's really it. Burst of Speed wouldn't be bad, or even like a Mind Blast, because I just remembered we don't have that yet. It's actually level 24 spell. And in one more level... Ooh, Superior Prize. In one more level, we go get the Act 1 Mercenary, because we actually have... the Insight Bow. Which would be really sweet. Damn. I think claws are definitely my favorite graphic. I was never a fan of the Cestus graphic. It looks kind of cool when you're wearing it. But claws are just so cool. It makes me feel like Wolverine. Let me know your favorite. Hit me up with a comment. I want to know if I'm in the majority or minority. Because sometimes I'm so confident. And I'm thinking to myself, dude, everybody loves this. Crystal Sword? Perfect sword. And then I get a bunch of people that are like, actually, have you seen the broadsword? And I'm like, have you seen the broadsword? That sword is ugly. Alas, everybody has their preferences, right? We're doing pretty well here, though. We don't take too much damage. We don't take too long to slaughter zombies. Drown carcass. Look at these guys. They're missing half their torso. Dude, what are you doing over there? Actually, I guess technically you're on the right side. I'm on the wrong side. You have a stamina potion. I gotta remember to fill up the inventory with those. Such a struggle until you have like 100 vitality. Am I seriously just going through the Great Marsh? Tell me the flare jungle's up here. Oh no. Uh-oh. We're cooked. It's really nice playing the hardcore because it's fun and exciting because it's hardcore, but it's also just really nice to be back to, oh my god, a Tal rune. That's amazing, you know, like getting excited about those items that, like, right now on this account I usually wouldn't even pick them up. So it's a lot of fun. However, we do need to balance because the Holy Grail is getting close. We're above 90%, as I'm sure you've seen if I remembered to put it at the start of the video. Which is crazy. but I expect it to slow way down now. Especially since we finished with Terrazone Andy. I mean, now we're moving on to probably some cows with the Javazon. Which is the reason I'm doing lower Kurast, by the way. It's mainly to get an infinity. I'm just thinking, did we really not need to go through the Great Marsh, and I still went through the Great Marsh? I gotta finish off that video on maps and see if it says anything about this terrible, terrible map. I hate it here. Yeah, this is just the chest, okay. At least we didn't need a key. Woohoo! Okay, well I guess we go all the way back. It wouldn't be Act 3 if I didn't waste 20 minutes walking. Right? Got my stamina, thank you, well. So ironic, I gotta learn to keep my mouth shut about these things that I am maybe not learning. Yeah, I think, unfortunately, as a trap assassin, there's not too much you can do early on. In terms of gear upgrades, like, specifically for the trap assassin. Everything that's just plus to 1 skill is obviously really good, but I was looking through my mules and I just don't really, nothing stands out as like a pre-level 30. Low quality claws, can that roll anything on it? Maybe it can, but it didn't. But like I said, it seems like we're getting through it just fine. And now that we're wearing the dual claw, we have a little bit of block. 36% chance to block. Pretty good. Considering no shield. Never realized how much of an advantage that probably is. Is it this way? No, it's just the waypoint. Damn, okay, so I guess, like, we could have had a Great Marsh skip if I just wasn't a complete, you know, silly boy. Because I was thinking, what if we just go back? What if we just go back and see if we can get through the spider forest? Surely, surely. And my entire armor's breaking. I should probably repair that. Sit down here. Yep, this will be it. Really wish we had that teleport stuff. I'm gonna start picking up items that we can sell. And all these claws are plain. Even just hit me with like a charge bolt sentry or something so I know it exists. Yeah. I should have known. Okay. It's alright. I just wanted some extra experience, okay? That's all I wanted. Now let's see if I can do this. Okay, so the dungeon is telling me to go this way. And then counterclockwise. Let's see if this works. Dead end. This is not good. I don't have any potions. At least I filled up the inventory. I'm not feeling very confident with this tactic that I'm trying to do. And our helmet broke. We are a mess today. Jeez, this is what happens when you don't play for like 3 days.
Is it?
Alright, full repair. Give me money. I don't really... Oh, that actually... We'll take the stamina. Take the stamina for sure. Let's go get our free life. Go back to it.
Yes.
We even need more potions, actually. I don't even know if we have the gold. I don't think we have the gold even in the stash right now. I don't think I kept a teleport staff. I'm really bad at keeping these early game things. I always get rid of them. And I think it was before because I didn't have so much stash space. And now I do. And... full of regret. But it's okay. Let's grab actually some of these while we're here. Okay, back at it. What the hell's going on here? I thought I had the maps down. I thought I understood. But I guess not. Was that? That's clockwise. Okay, but this is... okay, so this is time to go this way. And then counterclockwise. Right? Okay, so that kind of worked. That kind of worked. Okay, now this... this is just not good, but we're gonna go down here. And... man, this level is just horrible. It is just a big maze. I think I want to go to that corner, but I think I need to go all the way around to get there. Such a pain. They just force you to take the longest route. A frickety frick. And then it's just ironic, because if you have teleport, it's like, swamp, and you're there. Just one little tap. Yep, there it is. Sweet. Okay, dude, okay. I think I'm actually getting it. The Great Marsh thing, okay, it set me back. But, this guy immune to fire. Okay, come on. Emilio. Will this let us hit 27? Actually, we need 28 because the mercenary needs to be 27, so... wait, what happened there? Oh, did the guy on top of him, like, fall off and become a second elite monster? Okay. That was good. I'm happy with that. We actually kind of read the map for the first time. I understand now. Thank you to all the viewers that have been trying to force me to actually look into that. I'm doing it. I need to do like a couple speed runs, which, I mean, they won't really be considered speed runs if you compare the times, but at least it will get me into the habit of actually reading maps like this. This I don't really understand though, because it's supposed to be like down and then counterclockwise, but it's not. It's kind of to the right instead of to the left, but even if it works half the time, I think I'll be better off. So I'm happy with this. Somebody drink my stamina? Where the hell did it go? Where's the Gibbon? I thought it was here. Where's the boy I need to kill? There he is. That Gibbon.
What a
Beautiful.
delicious blade. I should consult
A
him.
delicious blade. Jeez. Love it, Kengi. Got the old experience shrine, but I think we're pretty far ahead level-wise right now. Back 3. Because we've just been taking it ever so slowly. Nothing wrong with that, though. Maybe I can look into getting a sword or something for spirit between this episode and the next. But we'll have to see. It's usually not that hard. The problem is that I have to find it naturally because I don't want to use a soccer quest on it. I don't think it's really worth it. Although we could use it on the druid when we get there too. So thing is, we've actually needed our soccer quests a lot lately because we've been getting some really good items. Items worth putting, you know, facets in and stuff that actually helps the account, not just like making our bases socketed. Man, we are so slow though, even with the burst of speed. We need increased attack speed. Bad. Oh, is this it? Yes. You can always tell because there's big boys. Beauty. Oh, Lower Kurast. It feels like home. Home of high runes. Hopefully it doesn't take too long to get that. Well, it's going to be 2 burrs or 4 sirs or any combination of that. On average, it should take us about 4,000 runs, which, yeah, it does sound like a lot because it is a lot. But I have faith. And I think it's going to be worth it regardless. Regardless of how long it takes. The Infinity is going to be huge for the Javazon. It's going to be huge for the Sorceress. It's going to be huge for the Assassin. And who knows what else. It'd be nice using a mercenary that's not just using insight, which is more or less all we've done. Let's grab the waypoint. Where's the waypoint? Oh. I was reading something on Reddit the other day. Somebody was saying one thing that they enjoyed about Diablo 3 was the fact that the monsters don't use player skills. And honestly, it's a pretty good point. I think that one of the most annoying things in Diablo 2 is the fact that the monsters use player skills, which at first might seem like really cool, right? Because you're like, oh wow, like that's familiar. But then you start to realize that it's like, okay, hold on, is that my Blizzard or their Blizzard? And it becomes a little bit frustrating to try to ignore. To ignore your own and to avoid theirs, you know what I mean? I think this up there is the Ruined Temple. Because I've learned that it has to poke out at a certain direction, so... But I just really wanted to get the waypoint. And now I feel like it's kind of been a waste of time. Typical. And we went through all 4 stamina potions already, which is crazy. Seriously. Did they remove the waypoint from this map? Honestly, I wouldn't put it past myself that I just missed it. If you guys watch the stream, I miss waypoints so often. Oh my god, it's ridiculous. Probably one of the most, like, legitimately embarrassing things is when I do that. Okay, let's just... Jesus Lord. Let's just do this. I can't believe I haven't found it. Oh, no, that's not it. I was wrong. Does it have to be pointing down? Is that the... Okay. Unbelievable. Very typical. Okay, guys. I was looking for the waypoint because I wanted to end this episode here. Let's just quickly get our Gidbin, and then we'll continue on in the next episode. Did we get something good? Yeah, I mean, it's an upgrade. Get the resistances. We take those. Okay. Sweet. So we're going to end this one here. Next episode will start the rest of Act 3, and then if we hit Act 4, I'll just keep going. But I wanted to keep this one short. The last couple of videos have been around 40 minutes, so don't really like that they're that long. Unfortunately, not much I can do to avoid it because I'm so slow. But before I let you go, let's just put a couple of these in here. We got a bunch of resistance, faster run walk, resistance. We can swap out the lore, which I think we will because we get a lot of resistance and some energy, which is really nice. We get the Mahim Oak, but I don't think we're going to swap it off because this is nice to have, the one to all skills. We'll swap it for this at level 30 though, which will be pretty cool actually. And that's basically it. We do have the insight, which we could use, but we won't. We're not going to use the SIG set. I think we're far past that. All of these are really high level. This might be usable at 42. Oh, let me quickly show you the claws I was talking about. So we got a bunch of these, but this is in particular what I was looking at. I mean, this to me looks beautiful. If there was a 3-socket room word for claws that worked with Wake of Inferno, it's beautiful. But I'm thinking maybe we will just use this, right? I mean, we have these two, level 37, we get an easy +5 to Wake of Inferno. Like, why not, right? So, and let's hit this too. And let's hit this too. Anything else that's blue? No. Nothing. As you can see, I still need to do some cleanup, but for another time. Alright guys, we look cool now. Very cool with our double claw and our skull helmet. And if you're still here, thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.